I'm in Lévis, Quebec for another shutdown. I don't like stopping in Quebec. If I'm going from New Brunswick to Ontario, I fill up in Edmundston and I beeline through so I don't have to stop. And vice versa, coming back. Now, I like to putt, like go 95 on the highways and stuff, but in Quebec, I jack her up to 110. I got U-bolts installed by my floor mat, and I duct tape my feet. I'm not stopping. I don't care if there's a construction slow down to 30 kilometers an hour. I am going 110. I don't like having to deal with people where there's a communication breakdown and stuff. So, and there's huge communication breakdowns here for me. Like, I've been here for a week now. My food orders are always screwed up. You go into the cashiers and I don't know, my first, in Fort Mac, I had to learn Newfie. Then in Pickering, I had to learn the nuclear jargon and all the acronyms and all that. And now here it's French. So, yeah. And I'm going to be here for a while. And I'm tired now. I've been away for like 4 months. Like, I miss my daughter, my Marley Bear, so much. I cried when I was driving here just thinking about her. And it's going to be like 2 more months. And then when I come home, I'm going to have to probably quarantine for 2 weeks. So it'll be like a half a year I miss out of her life. And I know she's changing and stuff. And now for this shutdown, they want me to work every day, no days off. Like out west, you get one day off a week. Pickering, sometimes it was 2, like they capped their hours, 60 hours here, right through. But at least it's only 10s. Now, this is a different shutdown. I'm at a shipyard, and outside, it's right outside Quebec City, right across the river from Quebec City. And the shutdown's on a warship, the HMCS St. John's, which is normally stationed in Halifax, and I've been on this boat. And I was going to talk about this and my buddy the Leprechaun, but something came up the last couple days. I started to receive some stories from this. The first one was from my buddy Jeansy. Well, not the first one, the second one. I got one today from Jeansy, and he said he liked the Mad Shitter episode, and he was telling me about the Shifty Shitter, some legend in St. John, even though I've never heard of him. But he's got his thing going on, and he performs his magic in graveyards. So it's like, okay, everybody's got their own thing or whatever. And then I got a good one a couple nights ago from my good buddy Sean Prosser, and he was out on the oil rigs with the boys working years ago, and they had a thing, radio system. If you had to go to the bathroom, the code name for that over the radio was, I gotta go grab a tree. That's what they would say. Anyway, he said that these coveralls had great big hoods on them. And the Steve guy goes over the radio, I gotta go grab a tree. So off he goes, and he comes back, and Prosser's like, did you grab a wrong tree or what? Like, you stink. And the Steve guy's like, yeah, something stinks. And he takes off his hood and he's fixing his hair and stuff. And there's shit all over his hair and his hand. Like, he accidentally dropped his loafer in his hood and didn't realize it. and put that back on, and all the boys just lost their marbles apparently. And his new name was Shitty Steve, and the boys were just loving that. But he had to stay on there for 2 months, and he never came back after that. Like he was tormented and Shitty Steve. So that's a good one. Now, since Prosser is the first guy to send me a story, he's going to be in Shutdown. I can get him in, play a bit role, or write him in somehow. And after Shutdown's done and we're doing series and stuff, we can do an episode about Shitty Steve. Make millions of dollars. So I've had other guys comment about the mad shitter and stuff. So I fantasize, and I'm going to do this, that I'm going to do a stand-up act, amateur hour night. And my whole bit was going to be my shit yourself stories. I got a ton of them. And that was going to be my thing. Like, yeah, it's a little weird talking about it and stuff. I'm not going to do it on this because a little embarrassing here and there. But everybody, all you guys and girls out there, you've got your shit myself stories. Even you ladies, and you know it. So don't be afraid to send them my way. Now, I'm starting to pick up on the marketing side of this. I got a Twitter account a few months ago, but I follow certain people, and a few people follow me. Like, I'm not that engaged in it, but I never understood it, like the number signs and the @ signs and stuff. Like, what is that? I thought it was stupid, but now I understand what you can do with this stuff a little bit. Like, you go into other people's feeds and stuff. Like, so I start to figure that out, and that's going to be helpful. Now, I do know a little bit of French, like Tabernacle St. Ciboire, voulez-vous, mange la merde. But that's about it. I got that from playing hockey up north for a few seasons. Now, it's early October, and the vice presidential debate was on last night. And there was 2 minutes where this fly sat on Pence's head. Over 2 minutes. Randy and I were talking, and it's like, did you see this fly on his head? We roared and roared, and I must have laughed for like 5 minutes straight on that. That was perfect. Look at me. I look like a fucking idiot with this thing on.